Paris stood still on June 8, not because of history, but because of a match that felt like the future exploding into the present. Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner delivered a French Open final that left Roland Garros echoing with disbelief, awe, and thunderous applause. It wasn't just tennis. It was transcendence. It was as if the golden era had never ended. No, it was more. It was evolution. At just 22, Carlos Alcaraz etched his name deeper into tennis lore. Not by dominating, not by cruising, but by surviving. By enduring. By coming back from 2 sets down. By saving 3 match points. By playing each moment like it might be his last, and finding life in every stroke. He defeated Sinner 4-6, 6-7, 4, 6-4, 7-6, 3, 7-6, 10-2, a scoreline that will be studied and remembered long after the red clay has been swept away. The margin was razor thin. 193 points to Sinner, 192 to Alcaraz. And yet, the trophy belongs to the Spaniard. It's cruel, it's poetic, it's sport. Jannik Sinner played the match of his life. The world number 1 looked every bit the champion for 2 dazzling sets. His movement, precision, and unwavering calm put him within a breath of history. 3 match points. Just one more shot, one more break, one more moment. It never came. Because Carlos Alcaraz simply refused to lose. He rallied from the brink, pulling the 3rd set from the fire. He found angles that defied physics. He chased balls like a man possessed. And when the 4th set reached another tiebreak, he held the world in his grip. That tiebreak was not a lifeline, it was a warning. He was coming. The final set wasn't played. It was survived. For both men, exhaustion hung in the air like humidity. The crowd had long given up trying to sit still. Every point was an earthquake. Every miss a gasp. Every winner, a scream. And then, the 10-point super tiebreak. Tennis had no more left to give. But Alcaraz did. He stormed through it with a fury that spoke of belief, preparation, and destiny. 10 points to 2. It was over. He fell to the clay again, not as a child like in New York, but as a man who had faced the edge and chosen not to fall. Former champions watched with mouths agape. Mats Wilander, a legend himself, said he'd never seen anything like it. I've seen Federer and Nadal, they played good finals, but nothing comes close to this. That's not commentary. That's coronation. What happened on court Philippe Chatrier was not just a final. It was a seismic shift. The baton didn't pass quietly, it was snatched, sprinted with, and slammed into the future. Alcaraz and Sinner didn't just meet expectations, they obliterated them. Federer and Nadal gave us grace and grit. Djokovic gave us dominance. But Alcaraz and Sinner, they gave us speed, violence, artistry, resilience. They played at a pace that didn't look human. And yet there they were, 2 young men redefining greatness. Sinner didn't lose. He just ran out of time. Out of inches. Out of fate. His Roland Garros will come. But for now, the headlines belong to Alcaraz. It was the kind of match where history feels secondary. The kind of match that leaves even the most articulate analysts without words. A match that doesn't ask for comparison, it demands reverence. In the crowd, silence wasn't awkward, it was sacred. No one wanted to breathe too loudly, lest they disrupt the miracle unfolding in front of them. It wasn't just a 5-set final. It was a 5-act opera. Alcaraz's range, his reach, his rotations, it was all symphonic. But what defined him that day wasn't his talent. It was his defiance. To be young and fearless is one thing. But to be young, fearless, and able to survive moments when you're 1 point from losing everything, that's greatness. Sinner's pain is real, but so is his arrival. He proved beyond doubt that he belongs in the stratosphere. His game is elegant, his attitude unshakable. And he will be back, stronger, hungrier, wiser. But on this night in Paris, the court belonged to Alcaraz. He joined the elite who have conquered every surface. He reminded the world that tennis is not just alive, it's thriving. And its pulse. It beats strongest in these 2 warriors. This was not just a final. It was a resurrection. Of emotion. Of rivalry. Of faith in sport's power to move the soul. Paris has seen revolutions. But this one came with a racket.